Hey guys, I'm going to approach the argument from fine-tuning, and the argument goes something along the lines of our universe was fine-tuned to sustain life, and the way we know that is because if anything in the laws of physics would be even slightly different by a fraction of a percent, then life would not be possible. That indicates that there was some entity that fine-tuned the universe for life, therefore God exists. But I am going to answer this argument in two different ways. Now, the first one, and the most simple to understand, is that the premise of this argument is that we are the only universe out there. So, basically, you have no way of knowing that. I mean, as far as we know, we can be only one in an infinity of universes. New universes can be popping into existence, infinite amount of them every instant. You just don't know that and have no way of knowing that. So there could be a multitude of universes being created every instant, which a large number of them are able to sustain life. You have no way of knowing that. I mean, this is referring to our what we define as life as the only possible definition of life out there. But what is life? Life is a self-replicating chemical process which may lead to intelligence. So, I mean, life is, plants are life. They don't have to be intelligent to be considered life, but we're talking about intelligent life here. Still, I mean, there could be so many other chemical configurations which could enable life that you don't really know. Maybe there could be life in the middle of the sun. I mean, you have no way of knowing that. There could be a completely different way of looking at it. I mean, we are carbon-based life forms, but there could be nitrogen-based life forms. You just don't know that. We just haven't ran across any such life form yet, so we cannot determine if it's possible or not yet. And in a different universe with different laws of physics, there might be different chemical elements being generated. Matter would arrange itself in different ways than it does in our universe. And that order from chaos is something that's likely to happen in almost any universe. I mean, we just can't tell how those things are going to happen because we don't know what the laws of physics are going to be in those universes. But so we don't know if life in a completely different way from what we understand them to be might exist in a different universe. There could be a different form of chemistry based on different laws that eventually leads to intelligent beings. So you cannot know that. I mean, there could be other possibilities of life existing besides us. Now, the second way I would go about answering this argument is a little bit more complicated to understand, and I apologize in advance that I'm probably not gonna explain it properly, but I'd be glad to try to explain it better to any individual that wants to approach me with this. But I'll still try to make it as clear as possible, as I can possibly do it. Well, here's the idea. How would a universe which does not have the right requirements to enable life to begin in? I mean, in such a universe, there would obviously be nobody to ponder if that universe was fine-tuned for them or not. So that leaves us with only one type of universe in which there would be beings that ponder whether it was fine-tuned for them or not. And only one type of universe, and that universe is a universe that does have the conditions for life to begin and exist. Or more specifically, intelligent life to begin and exist. So, only in universes which already, by definition, have the requirements to enable life, there could be intelligent beings who are having this discussion and argument in the first place. So, only in a universe in which there is already life and already beings which are discussing these things, could the argument from fine-tuning be brought up in the first place. I mean, if there would be no intelligence in one type of universe, then that universe then there would be nobody to observe what's happening in it. It might as well be non-existent. I mean, it does physically exist, and there are physical occurrences happening, and there are laws of physics playing out in different ways. But there are no observers to see what's happening there and decide whether or not it is fine-tuned for them or not. So, only in universes which have the ability to sustain life would there be beings discussing whether it was fine-tuned or not. So, it goes without saying that our universe does sustain life, by definition. So it doesn't have to mean that it's fine-tuned, because we know for a fact that we are here. We know that it does sustain life and we exist. So if we happen to be in a universe that doesn't sustain life, then we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be observing what's going on. We wouldn't be thinking that the universe is so magnificent. And in other universes, which just happened to have the right conditions for life to begin and exist, and for intelligent life to eventually develop, only in those universes would beings ponder whether or not it was fine-tuned or not. So, what I'm saying is that there might be there's two possibilities. Either there's a multitude of universes which we just happened to be the universe which does sustain life, and therefore we feel special. We feel that our universe is unique, or that possibly it's the only one because we are here. It gives us some kind of importance, as if the universe is here because of us. Or our universe could be the only one, but chance just played in our favor, and Earth just happened to be the one side of the universe that did somehow manage to get all the right conditions for life to begin, and for intelligent life to eventually develop and ponder this question, ponder this argument. So either way, the fact that we are here does not indicate of any type of fine-tuning. At least, I mean, it doesn't say that the universe wasn't fine-tuned, but it is saying that it is not necessary for the universe to be fine-tuned, because in any number of universes which would eventually lead to intelligent life, those intelligent beings would be able, only then would they be able to ponder if it was fine-tuned for them or not. So that's pretty much it. I hope you understand my logic here. If not, I'll try to make it more clear. But again, it's a complicated idea that I can't really express properly. So if there are any misunderstandings, I'd be glad to try to clarify it to any of you.